It's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero, hero, not no small feat. It's all heat in this day and age. I'll rage your grave, anything it takes to save the day. Neuromancer, perfect blend of technology and magic. Use my rapping so you all can see the hazards. Plus entertainment where many are brainless. We cultivated a lost art of study and I brought a buddy. Automator, harder slayer, fascinating combination. Cyber warlords are activating abominations. Harmonation with hatred, we ain't with that. We high-tech archaeologists searching for knickknacks, composing musical stem packs that impacts the soul. Crack the mold of what you think you rapping for. I used to be a mag soldier, but I didn't respect orders. I had to step forward, tell them this ain't for us. Living in a post-apocalyptic world, morbid and horrid. The secrets of the past, they hoarded. Now we just boarded on our futuristic spacecraft. No mistakes, black, it's our music we must take back.
Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator.
I'm feeling like a ghost in a shell. I wrote this in jail, playing host to a cell for the pure verbal. They said my sentence was equivalent to murder, just another hurdle. I bounced through a portal. I knew they had the mind state of mere mortals. My ears morphed to receptors that catch up every word about gravity control and the families they hold for handsome ransoms. On the run with a handgun, blast bioforms. I am warned that a planet-wide manhunt with cannons will make me abandon my foolish plan of uprising. Fuck dying, I hijack a mech, control it with my magical chance. So battle advanced through centuries of hip-hop legacy. Mega speed, hyper-warp the automators, cribbing like the torch. They can't fight the force, victory is ours once we strike the source. Enterprise and wise men looked at the horizon, thinking more capitalism is the wisdom in prison. All citizens empowered with rhythm. We keep the funk alive by talking with idioms.
Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator.
It's an eternal evil, concerned with thievery, medieval prehistoric rhetoric. Well, we ahead of that. Lay it down with sound waves that pound pavement. Original minstrels. My central processing unit is into with my heart for this art. Not artificial, cause that makes it hard to miss you. Copycats finish last in the human race. Staying glued to safes, too crude to take a Buddha break. We got espers that let us bless with fresh shit. Undetected by yes men questing for 5 fleeting nanoseconds of fame. Protecting the brain from conspiracies against my cosmos. While I float the Neo-Tokyo with OPO. Or discuss combustible rust clusters with plus. Evade cyber police and a computer crib, confuse the kids. But I can make it kick and rhymes that's sacred. Telepathic mind that takes its greatness from the matrix. Esperon professor rushes a cold oppressions with correction measures. While half the world's a desert. Cannibals eat human brains for dessert. Buried in a deep dirt, mobility inert. I insert these codes for the cataclysm. Ever since I had the vision, use my magnetism. In this modern metropolis that tries to lock us up under preposterous laws that's not for us.
Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator. Yo, it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero and Automator.
Deltron, tremendous force that ends your course. Every whim is enforced. I send men with torches to rend your fortress, and in the process radiate your optics. Subconsciously haunt some seas. Superhuman technician, atomic interdimension. Too mental with intuition. Typographical aptitude, let my lasers clap at you. Map the roots, psychologically crapping out. What you laughing about? Imitations, getting penetrated in 3D simulation. In my MC training class, remain in mass. Never get liquidated, convert energy into matter instantly with a pen and pad. Calculate the centigrade, heat the center of gravity. Abolish apathy, graphically packing 380s. With body heat sensitive bullets, you need safety. Vest on your face and neck, mental armory. Levitate lakes for my monarchy. No malarkey, my flow's embarking. Psionically sparking, brain cells till they sparkling. My universe every time I use a verse to fulfill my destiny. MCs rest in peace. Side barriers provide care within from impurities. Every word will seize your attention like third degree. I subjugate you other fake performance while the bass hug your face. No sentient being attempts fleeing. MC siphon my likeness, bites in my insights like 5 enchiladas. This plane of existence is amazingly different from my orbital oratory. Always going for the glory. You pop wide open for my sly slogans. I stay in effect with alien tech. Make you wanna say he's the best. With synchronization, with commentation, it's armor plated, hard to fake it. Never carbonated, scar your matrix, virtually a certainty. Murk your mediocre sheets of sulfur with my stellar energy. They'll assimilate a realm where anything is possible. NASA scientists can't define this mechanical mindset. Diamond alignment.
No one knows the time. I'll speed by. No one knows the time. I'll speed by.
Hey, let me ask my man over here. Hey man, let me ask you a question, man. See if you know what's up. Big this. Who fuses the music with no illusions, producing the blueprints? Clueless? Automator, defy the laws of nature. Electronic monolith, throw a jam upon the disc. The futuristic loop it with the quickness. Hyper producing hydrogen fusion liquids. Keep your distance. Keep your distance. Who's that?
The Mastermind.
First, coerce your brain patterns. Collaborate with time-consuming reprogramming. I apply the flow cannon. The combo so slamming, atomically reconstruct the whole canvas. His logic impress, a hypnotic effect. Yeah, Latin patent, you could call it a gift. Man, he all in the mix. Nuclear physicist, genetically tailored every bit of this stimulus.
The day the walls of the cities will crumble away, uncovering our naked souls. All start singing